Reverse percentages, that's when you know the answer, you know the new price, and you know the percentage increase or change, and you want to find out what the old price was. Here's an example. During a sale, a coat was reduced in price by 20%. In the sale, the price of the coat was 64. What was the original price of the coat? So we know what it becomes, we know what change happened, we need to find what the old price was. We start out with the new price, the old price, and that was 100%, but we took 20% off the price. So we ended up with 80% of the price, the original price. So 80% of the original price is equal to the new price. 80% of the original price is 64. We then divide by 80. So 1% of the original price is a mere 0.8 or 80p. And then we multiply by 100 to get 100% of the original price is £80. Let's do that again. This is the clever statement. I call this the initial statement, based on what we have in the text. 80% of the original price is £64. We divide by 80 to get 1%, multiply by 100 to get 100% of the original price. And we can check that very easily. The original price times some multiplier is going to equal the new price. Here, 80, the original price that we found, times 80% is 64, or 80 times 0.8 is 64, which in fact it is. So that's good. What did we do? We had to think. Is there a discount or an increase? What has happened? And then we find the initial statement that X% of the original price equals the new price. This is 100% plus something if it's an increase, or it's less than 100% if there's been a discount or a sale. We then find 1% of the original price by dividing by X. That's X. And then we multiply by 100 to find 100% of the original price. And that's what we were after. And we can check it by saying the original price times this percentage change is equal to the new price. The hardest part of this question, it seems to me, is finding that initial statement. Get that right and everything fits into place. So here are a few examples, and we'll just find the initial statement. The price of a Toblerone has risen by 25% in the last year. The price is now £5. What was price a year ago? Well, we now have a Toblerone plus 25% added. We've got 125% of the original price is £5. Price of a bag of sugar has increased by 10%. A bag of sugar now costs £1.76. What was the price of the sugar a year before the increase? Well, 110% of the original price is £1.76. We've had an extra 10% added to the price. The price of sauce has fallen by 15%. The price of a bottle of sauce is now £1.70. What was the price of the bottle before the price change? That should be a decline. 100 minus 15%, because we've had a 15% deduction, is equal to 85%. So 85% of the original price is £1.70. The price of a TV is reduced by 25% in a sale. Price is now £150. What was the price of the TV before the, and again, that should be decrease. So everybody makes mistakes. Again, we've got 100 minus 25%, which is the sale, which leaves us with 75% of the original price. 75% of the original price is £150. Well, that seems straightforward. These are slightly harder. I have to pay 25% more than my younger brother to go to the cinema. I pay £10. How much does my brother pay? Well, you're paying 125% of what he pays. You're paying yourself plus 25%, him plus 25%. So 125% of my brother's cost is £10. Henri gets a discount of 15% off the normal price of car insurance. Henri pays $952 for his car insurance after the discount. What was the normal price? Well, what's left? We get 100% of the normal price, but we're 15% off that. So we're paying 85%, and that's equal to $952. So 85% of the normal price is £952. 2024, the population of London was 8.95 million. This was 13%, 13.1% of the total population of Great Britain. Work out the total population of Great Britain. Well, in London, we have 13.1% of the total population, and that's equal to 8.95. So 13.1% of the population of Great Britain is 8.95. So these statements, they're not obvious, but once you've got them, things become quite straightforward. Here's one, for example, that a new stadium will seat 40% more people than the old stadium. The new stadium will seat 2,520. How many people did the old stadium seat? Well, we've increased the amount by 40%. So 140% of the old seats is equal to 2,520. If 140% is 2,520, I divide by 140 to get 1% is a mere 18 times 100. 100% is 100% is 1800 or 1800. I can check that by going back to basics. The old seats times 140% is 2520. What have I got for old seats? 1800. 1800 times 1.4 equals that. Does it? Yes, it does. So there we are. This is the hard part, finding that initial statement. The calculation is fairly straightforward, and then you can check it. Nice check. Should do well. So what have we achieved? Well, I think these questions are quite tricky, and I'm hoping that this methodology, find the initial statement, find 1%, find the whole of it, it's still going to be tricky, but hopefully a little bit towards the easier end of tricky. If you've enjoyed this video, or even if you haven't, why not subscribe? Best of luck.